Good morning, and it's a short tour of the garden which I have just attached to my home. We have small tulip and a bunch of money plant here, and two big asopalos as fluffy as green gold. And next to it, we have this a variety of rose plants. One is so old, like 20 years old or more than that, and others are like white and Chinese rose, which are just 6 months before. We planted it 6 months before. And then we have this just unwanted plant, just because my grandmother likes to see some uh, uh, different seeds of yellow. And next to it, we have this mogra. They are quite of nowadays, and my father used to pick up, and oh yes, family also to worship. Here we have pudina, also a bunch of pudina here, and beside that we have long valleys of money plant. And yes, there are few tulsi here. I think the leaves of this particular tulsi has a larger length compared to others, because here it has that adequate sunlight and also adequate shadow, because this plant is surrounded by some wall and this shadow of this sweet leaf. Uh, what we say in Gujarati is yes, limdi. So here we have a big tree of limdi, and I think because of less pollution nowadays, the leaves, particularly the leaves of limdi, are quite good and quite dense, and the texture, the green texture, is quite good. However, the taste is as usual, bitter taste, but the color is like enhancing because of this current environment. Along with it, there is marigold, but the condition of marigold nowadays are not healthy. The beads are not growing perfectly, and however, there are few flowers growing, but not in perfect volume, which they used to be in winter, in the occasion of winter. And lastly, there is a series of this green gold tulsi. As we know, we worship it a lot, and yes, as we can notice, the leaves are very tiny. Leaves are very tiny, but compared to that, and because of the direct sunlight hitting for more than 6 hours a day, it has impacted on the plants a lot. So I think it needs more water and a little bit of shade to let him grow again, as compared to this. As you can see here, the leaves are more big, like more than an inch, and here they are not big. I mean, they are so tiny, like 1 or 2 centimeter, and these are like inch. So the difference between how to monitoring and how to control that particular tulsi. And lastly, we have some arrangements for birds, because they used to come in large bunch of birds, and sparrow especially, to eat their early breakfast. And sometimes at afternoon they gather here for their lunch. I think so. And I haven't seen them in night, but who knows, they might appear.